Live music in downtown Modesto is nothing new for Kent Gripenstraw. The 68-year-old Oakdale resident has been playing piano for over 50 years. When Kent thinks of the old days, he thinks of jazz and nightclubs.
I started taking piano lessons when I was 6 from the little old lady down the street, Mrs. Winning. And she taught me the basics, the chords, or not the chords, but the scales and the notes. Just kind of dabbled at it for the next couple of 3 years, never really played much other, just fooled around with it. And then my mother set me up to take lessons from Tommy Galindo, who was probably the top piano player in Modesto at that time. He taught me how to play pop music. Every week he would write like 3 songs for me that I would learn. Just basically learning the chord structures so that you know which notes fit in. And then my first job after that was with Dave Callahan. He sang and played the trumpet, and he had like a 5 or 6 piece band. He played old standards. It was just kind of just before rock and roll. Early 1960, I went to work at Cheetos with Evelyn and the Impact. She's a great singer. So anyway, Cheetos was on McHenry. And it was a pizza bar, and so when we took a break, I had to go and sit in the kitchen because I wasn't allowed to be around the bar. That was probably the best group I played in this area.
Gripenstraw returned to the local music scene in the 1980s, playing at the Tree Frog Tavern with legendary trumpeter Deck Hogin. Earlier this spring, the two took a nostalgic tour of Modesto's musical memories.
Well, they used to have a drive-in or a drive-up. You could take you right up to the 2nd floor. And the main floor down here was the ballroom that I was telling Mel Cardwell put together.
Well, then another block or so down there was where the musicians union.
Oh yeah, about the middle of the block, yeah.
Okay, Club 14 was down here, down in this next block. It's probably like right here, huh?
Yeah, hanging right this next one.
The black club I was telling you about. It's probably this building right up here, this saw shop. In fact, that is it, right here. We used to have a big jam session every Sunday. Great players, and sometimes I was the only white guy in there at the
Straight ahead.
Yeah.
This used to be a lively joint every Saturday night.
Used to have big shows here. I remember seeing Little Richard here one time.
I guess they still have all those Portuguese things during the summer, don't they?
Yeah, when I played with Hank DeCoito, we used to play all those Newman and Gustine and Los Manos. Where Cheetos was right here.
Okay,
where this booming, grooming, boarding thing.
Yeah, it's a nice beer joint. And
I think that's the same building.
Did they have whiskey too?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's the same building, I think. Looks like it. Yeah, and that was a kitchen right there. That's where I had to go during the breaks.
And there was there a gas station out here on either one side or the other?
Well, he was the one I told the story about where one time I was complaining about the piano. I said, Cheetos, this piano's in really bad shape. The keys are broken and the stuff. He said, how about getting a new one? He says, a new one? He says, I just had this one painted last week.
Yeah, that's